a special game, if I can say so. Created in June 2004, it was a controversial game in that time. It was a unique game genre. This game was created by a program called RPG Maker. But this is quite peculiar because this game was used in this program where an RPG can tell a story and not only using the basic RPG standard for fighting. The creator's name of this game is Kikiyama. To be quite brutally honest with you, I didn't know the name back then when I was a high school student, even though their name is portrayed on the main menu screen. I don't know much about them. Barely has information on the internet. The only two things I knew about was a Q&A and rumors speculated using the game as a guidance. Yume Nikki was a grandfather of this type of game genre. Many fans liked the Yume Nikki style, with they lead to create Yume Tsuki, That Flow, LCD Dream, Yume Nishi, Flesh Child, and others good, interesting games. Outside of the Nikki games that looks similar are Lisa, Mad Father, Aoyoni, and Eevee, for some examples. This game is for open interpretations. Of course, we have the official Yume Nikki manga, where Kikiyama wrote better understanding from the dream world, but that's another story. You start as a Madutsuki, traduced literally by windowed, a hikimori girl that she won't sleep out of her room, no matter what. In Japan culture, a hikimori is a person who stays in their room, either for society anxiety or by choice, but this tends to lead by isolation on the long run. The dynamic is simple. You sleep on your bed, wakes up and pressing the keyboard 9 and saves your games by sitting on your desk writing a diary. Besides of that, you will play a game called Natsu. Oh, Natsu. When you enter the dream world, you'll start at the terrace, but the background will change and the soundtrack will start to play in a very unsettling way. The video game console is gone, and now you can go outside from your room only for meeting the Nexus. There will be many doors that you will go for collecting many effects possible. That's the main premise of the game. Once you collect 24 effects, go back to the Nexus and change the effects to X by pressing the keyboard 5. Once you did all that, wakes up and when you go back to the terrace, you have finished the game. The effects will have some utility, like Triangle Kerchief. It will make you invisible, or the cat effect that you will attract NPC by meowing. Meow. If not only reacted by it, but there will be also a cosmetic appearance, like the severe head or fat. All actions will trigger if you press the keyboard 1. In the dream world, you can find odd things that I find quite fascinating by it. My advice is to get first the bicycle, which it increases your character's speed. Then Meta Mode for teletransporting back to the Nexus if you got stuck by chasing Torningen, or you just can't find the exit of certain place. And the knife, if you are planning to stab an NPC that sometimes helps you for triggering an event or gives you coins, but mostly it will chase you for keep you trapped. My favorite effects are the stoplight, midget, and neon. And my least favorite are the frog and all the hairstyles. The events I like is the Torningen party and the Aztec Great Monkey. What I find tedious to trigger is Uboa and the Flying Witch. It's just meh. Takofusen will be the most hardest event you will ever see. If you have to see it once, consider yourself a really lucky one. Overall, there are many theories about what happened to Madutsuki. Many theories in place about raping and sexual abuse, even problems with gender euphoria. In my theory, the dreams not exactly has to do directly with the action you have done, but the meaning behind of this dream. For example, dreaming of a labyrinth, it means that you have inner conflicts with your daily life, either by a job or social interaction. While dreaming on the crashing spaceship implies your ideas could be extravagant and outlandish, by having goals unattainable and waiting for you imminent failure. Or just could be the combination between reality from the fact and the hidden meaning from dreams. But like I said, this game is for open interpretation. In the end, Yume Nikki is a game when you can visit time to time. Each experience is unique, and every time you come to dream, something new you will find. For me, this game will have a special place for my heart.